people, welcome back to the Magpie Channel TV. I'm home now, fresh home from a lovely, lavish day out at St James's Park. Director's box settings. Great to be invited there to the director's box today. Right next to Staveley, Southgate, Caducey, Eels, Ryan Taylor, Lee Westwood and many more. Big hitters, shall we say. Before we get into all of that, and I'm going to run through what it's like to be in that seat if you haven't been there before, just to give people, obviously, I know there's people from around the world watching this, so just to give you an insight into what an experience like that is in hospitality in the director's box. Go into that in just a minute and we'll talk about the game and stuff as well. Then we'll get into the juicy stuff, you know, what I was saying to Gareth Southgate. And I'll be overlaying images and videos of my experience today. I didn't really vlog the whole thing because I didn't want to be that guy who just on camera out the whole time. I wanted to actually enjoy the experience, have a bit crack with the people I was with, like Frank and that, big up Frank and Gilbert and that. So I wanted to enjoy that with them and have a bit crack with the people like I've said there, like the Staveleys, the Taylors and all that. So I'll let you know what was said to each other, and then what you will see on the screen is just portraits from my Instagram, the Magpie Channel Instagram, and there will be a nice reel out on the Magpie Channel on Sunday, so have a look at that. Follow us at the Magpie Channel if you don't already. And do subscribe and like this video. So, the game itself, you just can watch the match reaction for all that, to be fair. There's no point in me really talking about the game too much. The one thing I will touch on in the game that I didn't in my match reaction is Man City celebrations. When I've got home there, and I still haven't seen the highlights back, by the way. I still haven't seen the highlights back, you know, the offside calls, the penalty shouts and all of that. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll go ahead and watch them later on tonight, or tomorrow by the time I actually get a settle. And this video will be out probably Sunday morning. It's now 10:30 on this Saturday night. So what I will say is, the Man City celebrations, Pep Guardiola, the Man City dugout going absolutely mental, like they just won the treble. Again, you know what I mean? It's like this time they won the quadruple. The treble and a win over Newcastle at St James's Park. Doesn't happen too often for them, does it, little mugs? So they were going mad with that celebration. 91st minute, I get it, last minute winner. 2-1 down at half time. Oh, honestly, it was really sinking in there when I was on my way home, and it was sickening, that defeat. Just when you think, again we've lost. I hate stoppage time. I am sick of stoppage time. I wish it was just full time, 90 minutes wrapped. The amount of times we've lost games and been knocked out of things this season in bloody stoppage time, and 91 minutes again there on the clock. De Bruyne, this is the different way. I mean, De Bruyne's coming off the bench for Man City, and we've got one. Lewis Hall's the only one that came on, I think. And you know, you look at our bench, you've got Ben Parkinson, a youngin, you've got two keepers, you've got Matt Ritchie, who's 40 next week. Do you know what I mean? What are you going to do? What can you do against that? But I see a lot of people in the comments on the match reactions saying, you know, we're sat too deep too soon. I said that myself in the match reaction as well. I said, you know, I just feel like we invite the pressure too early, and I feel like when we set off, it doesn't suit us that much. It hasn't paid off this season when we have set off against PSG, against Chelsea. It hasn't worked. So it's a real downer, sickener, that result to what was, like I said, an unreal day. So I'll start us off with the hospitality experience. I got to St James's Park around 4 PM, got on the lift with Shea Given. That was a good start. In the lift with Shea Given, you get up there. We were in the Moncur suite. Bobby Moncur, Newcastle legend, was there himself. He does a full-time talk in that suite as well. You know, you got the likes of Supermac knocking around and a couple of other players. You see some current players in the boxes next to the director's box knocking around. You see your Ryan Taylors, your Eddie Andersons and stuff were next to us. In there a couple of hours before kick-off to get a nice 3-course meal. This was the menu, if I can back it on the screen there now. I'm a bit of a picky eater. I'd rather have KFC, to be honest with you. But I stuck with it, you know what I mean? I went hoity-toity, went there, got the old chicken top breast with potatoes and stuff. And it was nice, and I'll tell you what, sticky toffee pudding, absolute winner. That was the highlight. And then obviously a nice couple of pints of Guinness, wash it down with. You've had your 3-course meal, it's then time to go out to your lovely director's box seat. Nice cushioned leather. Not much leg space. I will say that the leg room could do with an improvement for how expensive these tickets are. About $5,000 a season, I was told. Could do with more leg room, could do a bit better, but I tell you what, the seats are very comfy. A bit better than the plastic grey ones I'm used to in the Gallagher. And then you've got a nice carpet as well, lovely carpet to go out there, nice toilets, and you get served quickly. The drinks come to you at the bar and stuff, so it is an absolutely delightful experience, to be fair. So there you go, you got the best seat in the house just above the dugout. Watch the game there, you can see everything happening, fantastic. And then at half time you go in for free hot drinks and more desserts, more toffee pudding if you want it, more cheesecakes, more fruit salads, more beers, whatever you want, get yourself in there. Well, drinks you do have to pay for, alcoholic ones, but you can go in there, nice cup of tea half time and some more sugary treats. You can get some of them down here and then get back out there for the second half to the best seat in the house again. Lovely stuff. See it there, like I say, you get a great view of the dugouts and the action as a whole. It's on an unbelievable seat there, right in the middle. Quality stuff. And then full time, I was able to do my match reaction there in my nice leather seat there. You know, I've tried to do that a couple of times in other areas of the ground and being kicked out. You would have seen that on other videos there where you get ushered out by the stewards. This time, sit back, do what you want, chill out, because at full time you go back into the Moncur suite. Bobby Moncur himself is there doing the full-time chat, and there's a nice cheese board waiting for you at your table. And a lot of people are ordering drinks there again and just chilling out, letting the traffic and everything die down, and having a bit crack about the game because they'll have Sky Sports on and stuff in the lounge as well. And I missed out before the game. They always have a different legend doing a chat as well pre-match, so that was the case today. And you also get welcomed to a nice pin badge and match day programme. So that was the hospitality experience, very good. And then coming through there, on my way to my seat, I see Gareth Southgate. There is Southgate, the moment he's been waiting for probably in this video, Southgate. And he's getting harassed a little bit, so I didn't have much time to chat to him, but I did say to him, Gareth, are you here to see Gordon tonight? Because you better be. And he said, and I was having a bit of a laugh with him in that tone of voice, and he said, oh, we're here to see a few players. I said, Gareth, you know what Foden can do, right? You know what Foden and everything else is going to do. You've got to be here tonight to see Anthony Gordon and to see some Newcastle players. He obviously had Longstaff there, Bain, Miley. But I said to him, look at Gareth, look at the season Gordon's having. I says, you've got to pick Anthony Gordon. Surely Anthony Gordon is going to get in this side soon. I says, you've got to take him to the Euros in the summer. He has to go. And I said, watch what he does today. I literally backed him to score. I said, watch what he'll do today. This was 2 minutes before kick-off. And he says, yeah, great player. He's close to getting in the side. He is close to being in the England team. He is in our thoughts and all that, but he was saying, you know, you've got Bowen there, you've got Grealish there. I said, you've just said Grealish. Grealish is on the bench. I said, what, you won't even come on? I don't think he did come on either, did he? So I was right, you know what I mean? So the players that Gareth was picking, not pretty Jordan Henderson and stuff as well, but he was saying, you know, they're all looking at Gordon. He is on their radar, and look at Gordon did impress at my night, surely. Do you know what I mean? What a finish by Anthony Gordon. What a hit that was. Couldn't have done any more, really, in that game. Well, he did get tired towards the end, did come off, but sublime finish by Anthony Gordon. He was really good for that first hour. So that's got to impress Southgate, and he's got to go to the Euros, man. Even if it's a squad player and you can bring him off the bench, whatever, but surely Gordon goes. And I was also talking about the Euros and all that. I was saying, like, so this is the era, final, gonna win it, and you're just laughing and smiling, saying, yeah, we're gonna try. You know, we are one of the favourites, so we'll give it our best. And to be fair, he was absolutely sound. To be fair, I've slated, so you'll see on the channel, I've called him Snoozegate. I've said it was pretty boring, some of the football at times, and I feel like England are wasting their talent at the minute with Southgate in charge, to be honest with you, because he always picks his favourites, and sometimes it's a bit pragmatic. But I wish him the best for the summer, and he was a sound bloke, I'll give him that. You know, he's very polite and gave everyone a lot of time, so he was a top man. Let's hope he can do something this summer with the Euros and take Anthony Gordon. Didn't really get a chance to speak to Amanda too much on this one. She comes out very late at the game, but I was chatting to Darren Eales again. He was good crack as always. Kudusi was there, my dad getting photos of people and that. And who else was there? Ryan Taylor. Top Ryan Taylor again. Over the wall Taylor. He loves it. He must be becoming an ambassador at the club or something, because he's everywhere now, isn't he? He was in the away end for Sunderland, and he was there tonight, and he was brilliant. You know what I mean? He was good crack again. I was with him in Dortmund. He was on form then, you know. He loves it. He gets really involved. It shows how much he loves the tune. Very passionate, and again, he was giving a lot of time to everyone that wanted selfies and whatnot. So Ryan Taylor, sound bloke, and Lee Westwood was there as well. Golfer Lee Westwood, and a few others in that director's box. I've got to say, it was a quality day. Thanks again to Frank for the invite. Really enjoyed it, and it was a top experience, and hopefully it will be back there soon. It's a shame that we didn't have a top result to go with it, because it was so close. Even 2-2 would have been a quality result for me against Man City, the treble winners, the best team in the world, the best manager in the world, and all that. But it shows we're close. We competed well, and with a fully fit side and options off the bench, we could have really pushed them, and I think we would have definitely got a result. if we did have more players available. But they've got a little break now, and then it's Fulham in the FA Cup, then Villa a few nights later, tough January. See how we get on and hopefully sign some players in this January window. Stay tuned to the Magpie Channel TV for all your transfer updates, daily videos as usual, even throughout this little Premier League winter break next week. So make sure you are locked in and follow us on social media as well at the Magpie Channel. Drop your comments below, people. Subscribe, like, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you later.